Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the National Equestrian Center. Here come our entries for our first heat of the evening. Out in front, sporting the number 2 saddle pad, that is Google Me. Google Me, owned by Shadow Play Racing and being driven this evening by Mr. Tyler Lopes. And on the outside, it's Shamrock Casper. Shamrock Casper, owned by Mr. Francis De Silva and being driven this evening by Mr. Dion Young. This is for the 110 and 1 and slower division time bar. Star Car has now collected our entries for our first heat of the evening and the year 2016-2017 race season. 2 ponies up and 2 ponies out. Let's sort them out as they come out of the first turn. And it is Google Play on the inside. Google Me on the inside. The real pony stepping out in front of Shamrock Casper as they go across us here for the first time in the evening. Into paddock turn and down the backstretch they go. Google Me stepping on up to a 4-pony length lead now over Shamrock Casper as they head down the backstretch heading into the Hingham High turn. It's 5 lengths now with Google Me out in front, coming out of the 4th turn. Tyler Lopes with Google Me, the brand new 2-year-old, looking very sharp. Stepping on, outpacing very well. Being chased down by Shamrock Casper, who's off some 10 lengths now. Into paddock turn and down the backstretch for the final time in this heat. Google Me looking very good as they head into Hingham High turn with a 15-length lead over Shamrock Casper. Out of the 4th turn and down the home stretch they come from wire to wire. It is Google Me. And here comes Shamrock Casper now to close out the field. Out in front, sporting the number 1 saddle pad, another new pony to the island, War Machine. War Machine, owned by Mr. Daniel Greenslade and being driven this evening by the young master, Mr. Kaiwan Waldron. And on the outside, Something Royal, owned by the Roth family and being driven this evening by Miss Andrea Westerfield. This again is for the 110 and 1 and slower division time bar. Our Star Car has now collected our 2 entries for this heat number 2 of the evening. 2 brand new ponies to the track. 2 ponies up and out. Let's sort them out as they come out of the first turn. And it is the real pony, War Machine, who steps on out to become the pace setter up over Something Royal as they come across us here for the first time on Spectator's turn. Around paddock turn and down the backstretch they go for the first time this evening. It's War Machine being pushed along now by Something Royal, who's right there off the shoulder, heading across Hingham High turn. Young Kaiwan Waldron with War Machine, brand new pony, coming out of the 4th turn. Andrea Westerfield with Something Royal, chasing on. Dropping off a quarter now, 3/4 lengths, as they go across us here one more time on Spectator's turn. Into paddock turn and down the backstretch they go for the final time in this heat. War Machine stepping on out still, maintaining a 1/2 length lead over Something Royal as they go around Hingham High turn. Something Royal trying to gain some ground on the front runner as they come out of the 4th turn and down the home stretch. He turns on the cylinders. It's War Machine by 2 lengths, 3 lengths over Something Royal. And here come our entries for heat number 3 of the evening. Out in front, sporting the number 1 saddle pad, it's Iron Mike. Iron Mike, owned by the Shadow Play Racing team and being driven this evening by Mr. Dylan De Silva. With the number 2 saddle pad, it's Major Medical. Major Medical, owned by Mr. Francis De Silva and being driven this evening by Mr. Zeno Hoss Cooper. And on the outside, sporting the number 3 saddle pad, G.I. Jane. G.I. Jane, owned by Mr. Derek Seymour and being driven tonight by Mr. Maurice Money Rayner. This is for the 108 and 2 to 110 division time bar. Star Car has now picked up our 3 entries for this heat number 3 of the evening. 3 ponies up and out. Let's sort them out as they come out of the first turn. And Iron Mike with a whole lot of company there. 3 wide coming out of the first turn. Iron Mike on the inside. Major Medical trying to thread the needle now. Settles in back behind. But G.I. Jane trying to get up in front and take that pole position as they head into paddock turn. 2 wide. G.I. Jane on the outside with Iron Mike on the inside. Major Medical now trailing the field off by 1 as they head into paddock turn. G.I. Jane stuck in that number 2 lane on the outside of Iron Mike, trying to hold on as they come out of the 4th turn. Major Medical still chasing on off by 1.5. Across us one more time they come. Maurice Rayner with G.I. Jane locking horns with Dylan De Silva and Iron Mike as they head into paddock turn. And down the backstretch they go for the final time in this heat. Iron Mike now gaining ground on the inside, stepping out in front of G.I. Jane. Major Medical off by 5, trailing the field into Hingham High turn. It's Iron Mike by 1 now out in front of G.I. Jane as they come out of the 4th turn and down the home stretch. It's Iron Mike over G.I. Jane and Major Medical. That is unofficial. Very good race, very good race. And here come our entries for heat number 4 of the evening. Out in front, sporting the number 1 saddle pad. He's almost out in front. It's All About Me, out of the Graceland Stables, and being driven this evening by the Mellow Fellow, Mr. Colin Mellow. With the number 2 saddle pad, A Touch of Red. A Touch of Red owned by Mr. Arnold Manders and being driven this evening by his son, Mr. Ryan Manders. With the number 3 saddle pad, I Sees Overextended, owned by the Whited family and being driven this evening by Mr. Tyler Lopes. And on the outside, sporting the number 4 saddle pad, Custard the Dragon. Custard the Dragon, owned and driven this evening by Mr. Andy Westmore Stoner. This is for the 105 to 106 division time bar. Our car has now collected all 4 of our entries smartly. As he pulls away, we have 4 ponies up and 4 ponies out. Don't blink, ladies and gentlemen, this is a hook. Out of the first turn they come. It is the rail pony. It's All About Me. The pace setter being pushed along now by A Touch of Red. They settle in smartly, all in Indian file. I See is overextended in the number 3 hole with Custard the Dragon chasing the whole field. Into paddock turn and down the backstretch they go. It's All About Me, the pace setter. Still under pressure. A Touch of Red taking a peep on the outside. I See is overextended right there in the mix with Custard the Dragon breathing down there next, chasing them out of the 4th turn and across us here one more time. The Mellow Fellow, Colin Mellow, out in front with It's All About Me. Tyler Lopes first to tip his pony to the outside. I See overextended now, making way across A Touch of Red, chasing down the front runner as they head into paddock turn and down the backstretch. I See overextended now, turning the cylinders on, going across. It's All About Me. A Touch of Red, losing ground now. Custard the Dragon going around him. Out of the 4th turn and down the home stretch they come. They're 2 wide, down to the wire. I See overextended with It's All About Me, Custard the Dragon, and A Touch of Red.